Let's hope I can put these guys to sleep. These the only ones? Okay. One of them only fell. That sucks. It's not at all what I expected. Oh no. No. She needs healing desperately. What? You were not close enough to get hit by that. What the hell? That was dumb. It was like right here. I'm pretty sure these guys were closer. What the hell, man? Or were you... Maybe it was the acid. If only there was an attack that did lots of damage. I think Shadowheart could be more useful right now to me. Gale is probably going down here too. That's not a lot. She can't attack or nothing. This is going to be roof. She's missing. Needs to get her a ring or something. Good. Okay, I'm gonna, just for the sake of like surviving, do that. Immune to frightened. Well, that sucks.
Princey's motivation sequence activated.
Oh, man. Well, at least we have more on our side.
Trigger imminent.
And another! Oh, does my heart hammer, or is Who simply applauding my skill?
I should have healed, actually. Crap. I guess you can move back. Let's move up and out of the way. That's not out of the way. I think that's good enough. I am going to think.
That was close.
Come back here. Quick. Quick. Before y'all get caught. Oh my god. Oh, this is bad. God. Steel Watchers searching for me across the city.
Help is coming, Ubinia. Just hold on.
We desperately need to head out. Whoops, that's not the right way. This way. Alright, we need a long rest.
Jaheira, Boo is trying his best to explain, but I still do not understand your anger.
Do not hide behind your hamster, Ranger. You do not understand because you do not listen. We were the first to discover the cult. And if you had only waited, we might have marshaled our numbers and...
Good does not wait for evil to button up its breeches. When it offers buttocks for the smacking, Minsk and Boo greet
Buttocks
cheek
for the
with hand.
smacking! Oh, Matthew Mercer, you did a wonderful job. I love it. Absolutely love it. That sounds like a fun evening.
It is well that Boo's innocent ears still ring from all this shouting.
This mess falls on our heads, Minsk. The city under siege, its people poisoned by the cult. It all might have been avoided if you had just put your feelings aside and listened.
Let's do insight. We are gonna fail. No, we're not.
I have seen too much to believe destiny has taken our side. Blind luck, perhaps. The point remains. You meant well, Minsk. But you exposed the city to harm. You helped the cult spread. And worse, perhaps than any of this, you forced me to leave you behind.
But this is where Minsk falls short of the understanding, Jaheira. What else is a berserker for, if not to charge into danger ahead of his Waklaren?
Wiklaren? Minsk, I am not your witch. You are not my bodyguard. This is not some high lodge of your homeland.
Boo agrees you're a queer kind of witch. But this city is a queer place. And Minsk, you may have noticed, is sometimes strange himself. The titles matter not. Only this. When Minsk does as Minsk does, and charges in to make a mess, Jahira does as Jahira does, and finds a way to save us all anyway.
Aw, that's actually kind of sweet.
Oh, I fight alongside fools.
You hear that, Boo? We fight alongside a Waclarin again.
I am your friend, Ranger. I am not your witch. There will be no ointments or healing balms.
Not even for Boo?
Not even for Boo? I need to get her a ring. What would benefit Shadowheart for a ring? Here they are. I mean, I guess for now. I swear, I thought I had multiple rings on her already. The heck? Anybody want to talk? Minsk probably wants to talk. Nope. Jahira, maybe? Nope. Okay. Oh, Volo does. You annoying boy.
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Has your research turned up anything that might help us with this parasite problem? Oh, this thing that I did like Act 1 in my first playthrough.
My research turned up a rather brilliant technique that seems quite actionable. It's not too deep. Just behind the orbital socket. I could attempt an extraction. I've a needle in my tunic, after all.
This parasite is unusual. I have it on good authority that extraction is currently impossible.
You won't find a more learned opinion on this matter, I assure you.
Oh. I already know what happens. You pluck your eye out and you get a fake
You only
one.
have a matter of days to live. Don't dally, my friend.
All right. Feels much better. Will wants to talk.
Your mind tingles as it opens to Will. He learns of Mazora's meddling and Floric's tale of the dragon Ansur.
Curse that rotten devil and her forked tongue, trying to set Eltan against me. She's a damnable inferno of chaos. What matters now is that Eltan saw sense, and we know our path forward. We'll finish what my father couldn't. We'll awaken Ansur, the heart of the gate. O Baldurin, founder due veneration. His guardian dragon Ansur, tremendous in worth. A savior below, our eternal elation.
It's an incredible tale. What do you make of it?
It's not just a tale, it's a history. Consider this. To Wormway 'neath prison's deepest level. That must mean Worm's rock prison. That's where we'll find the entrance to this Wormway. Then this. With the shock of a true hero's spark flickers, the torches alight, and Worm's eyes shall awake a glitter. To open the way, we'll need to spark torches. This dragon Ansur was Baldurin's ally. We'd be fools to let him sleep while the Dead Three's chosen raised the city.
Could it be true Duke Stelmane allied with the Emperor?
Mind flayers are like devils. They just sport tentacles rather than wings. Clever, manipulative, exploitative. The Emperor says he's a friend. I think we'd be fools to believe him. And maybe it's true. Maybe Stelmane allied with a mind flayer and subjected the city to their political will. Or maybe he made an offer she couldn't refuse.
Did you know Stelmane very well back in the day?
I met her twice. The first time, I was a boy of 7 or 8, at a banquet in the Flaming Fist's honor. One look and I was smitten. Chestnut hair that flowed behind her like willow fronds, as she floated from one room to the next as if carried by clouds. The second time, Stelmane was different. Even with the aid of a cane, each step she took was a struggle. Every word she spoke took great physical effort. A stroke victim, I asked Father later. No, he said, a stroke survivor.
You sense uncertainty in Will's voice. He questions his father's explanation.
I sense there's something more to this story. A 2.
Something's always gnawed at me. At the banquet, Stelmane didn't seem to look at us, but through us. But that second time, her gaze never left me. It was steel, sharp and unyielding. It could just be my imagination, but I always felt that it was more than a stroke that had changed her. What, though? I couldn't say.
Gone before her time, it sounds like. What a tragedy.
Not a tragedy, a calculated cruelty. Think about it. My father was tadpoled. Stelmane is dead. The people are frightened and the council's in disarray. To exert control, you must first sow chaos. A tyrant's strategy, as Father would say. These murders aren't random acts. Someone powerful is guiding the killer's hand, and the city is made weaker for it.
What do you want, Mizora?
Something on your mind?
You know exactly what's on my mind.
Cordula Elten accosted us in the lower city. What in the hells did you tell her?
Why, only the truth. That you bear the blame for the Duke's untimely demise. Such a loyal servant of the city, so eager to hear of your exploits. Tell me, darling, how is she?
Tell me, darling. Alive, no thanks to you. I convinced her to stand down.
What a relief. It would be a shame if she'd struck down the one and only blade. Alas, she misses the fallen Duke. Someone will need to step up in his absence. A man with the spirit of a dragon. His only son, perhaps.
I don't get it. If Will isn't your warlock, why stick around and give him power?
The Absolutists worked a number on me at Moonrise. And you're the best hope I've got at payback. No one crosses the Hell's Children without getting scorched.
You've left Karlach alone. Didn't you want her dead? What changed?
Ugh, you are an inquisitive one. I'd have thought you'd figured by now. Zariel found new use for an old battle axe. The dead three in that bulging brain of theirs are a threat to more than this trifling city, you know. Savor her company. Who's to say when Zariel might change her mind? My mistress can be so capricious.
That everything?
Need to get rid of these bodies.